So you might be wondering, do we actually create your marketing material ourselves when you join the program? And the answer is, yeah, we do. We create more than just your Facebook ads or more than just your VSL. We give you, again, the actual infrastructure so that if you choose to continue using us, then that's fine. But we give you the infrastructure so that you do have, the right tools in place so that you can continue doing everything you want to do. So if you want to create more content without us, you can. It's not an issue. But I'm just going to show you exactly what you can expect in terms of the quality and the depth and the breadth of stuff we give you that goes into how we actually create your meta ads, how we actually create your VSL. Now, the way this works is that we actually have the ICP, the offer, the cross-pollination, the copywriting hooks, and the proven VSL structures. Now, I can't show everything, but I can say is that I will show you what some of this looks like. The copywriting hooks and the proven VSL structures are just hooks. It's like a 20-page document of hooks and also a bunch of VSLs that we've written in the past that have absolutely crushed it. So that's kind of what good looks like to help train our AI prompt or our AI agent. And every brand we work with, including our own brand, has a custom AI agent that kind of writes our copy, and we install a marketing person to kind of be the controlling person of that puppet, i.e. the AI agent, right? So what I'm going to actually do is I will show you how some of this works, right? And I'm going to show you not just how it works for our clients, but how we use it ourselves internally for EchoSetter. So I'll just quickly show you in terms of the ICP and the offer. It's pretty much impossible, okay, when it comes to writing ads as a human or VSLs as human beings, it's not impossible, but it would take us for ages to do, is if I want to take our ICP and our offer and write 12 distinctive angles for ads or a whole VSL, it would take me, I could do it maybe, but it would take me months, right? The thing is with AI is that when we can create truly like a really powerful ideal customer persona in a document and truly like a really powerful offer on the back end and combine that with AI with the writing hooks and what's working well in other areas of the marketing sphere of like ads library, Claude 4.6 never misses a shot when it comes to creating content, VSLs, funnels, everything. Obviously I know what goes into a really good offer, so it's not just a case of putting your literal offer into we will come along and we will, if we think necessary, we will actually tweak the offer and make it more sexy. So if you're like selling reactivation or selling SEO or selling lead generation, 9 times out of 10 I'm going to change it to sound different, to cut through the noise and position yourself as someone that's actually doing something different and unique to guarantee those clicks on your your VSL, your opt-in, to actually get qualified calls, right? But anyway, I'll show you really quickly what the ICP and the offer document looks like for us, just really quickly. So you'll see here, this is our ICP deep research of the customer profile. Now I have 2 ICPs, you might be one of them. One is for agencies that are actually scaling, they're not new people, they're already growing a business, and then the other ICP is people that are new. More of our owners are scaling agencies, but about 20-30% are new agencies. So I obviously have to target each one of you differently. You have different pain points, different needs, and different desires. So how we use it, the marketing landscape of 2026, and then you'll see ICP1, right? Revenue 10 to 50k, highest LTV, like demographics, and then we have sub-segments. So what type of people, because one ICP isn't just one ICP. You're going to get different people within the ICP, right? So you'll see here, like there are 6 different ICPs, 6 different sub-segments of one ICP. So like one agency owner in ICP1 is going to have, acquisition and fulfillment issues. Like they sign up one person and they have an issue with fulfillment, or, so on and so forth, right? The core pain is going to be different and the desired outcome is going to be different than someone who is, for example, the tech prisoner, where their dominant pain is just technical overwhelm. They need a tech team on them. Now, that means that the way I create ad angles is going to be different to target specific ICPs, right? So you'll see here this document, and I make this document for every client myself. We go through, and you obviously get access to it. So like the different levels of pain point, severity, frequency, revenue impact, what they say, so on and so forth. They actually want, and we have also for the ICP2, which is the launcher. So again, it's broken down, really deep, right? And then we also have the other one, which is the offer relevance. So you'll see here, this is my offer document. as in what I give to you, right? So the acquisition engine, the onboarding engine, the build engine, the go support, the software, the guarantee, and the summary, right? Now, that's kind of quite in depth because I need the AI to remember what we're doing, but it doesn't mean it's going to provide real in-depth stuff in the ad or in the VSL. It's just so it understands for context. And you're going to say, you know, well, Nate, like, this is great, but, like, you know, how does this actually work? Well, I can just show you as an example some of the stuff we build in the back end to help us scale this for you. Is a lot of the times we will create actually 12 distinctive ad scripts. So we will create the ad scripts for you, but you will obviously need to film them. What we can do whilst you're filming them is, if you want, we can also build you some static ads. Now, the way this works is actually, this is built on NAN. So actually, there's a custom automation in NAN, which is using the Ideogram API, the Claude API, and a bunch of other stuff like Airtable. And it gathers all that information that we you know, when we build your ICP, when we build your offer, it all goes into our Airtable so that Claude and Ideogram can link and talk to each other to write your ad copy and create your image. So let me just show you an example, right? So right now we have client, myself, Echo Setter, for industry, for SaaS agencies, yourself. And I'm not even going to write anything, right? And you'll see, if I generate this, it's going to target someone, right? So if I generate this ad, and again, this is just a kind of filler. So whilst you're waiting for your ads to be edited or something from your, you know, filming your scripts, we can keep moving with you with images and static ads with really strong copy to your ICP's pain and outcome with a risk reversal, so you can generate leads whilst waiting for the video. So it's like own a job, build business, and it's like, you don't own a business, you own a job. If you're there for 30 days, would your agency grow or collapse? Most agency owners doing da-da-da, right? Jill went from this, the math is, you know, done. Like, and then you'll see here why this works. Identity attacks hits the deepest pain of successful agency owners who build prison instead of freedom. The job business reframe forces immediate self-reflection. Now, I can keep regenerating this, right? But let's say, you know, you want to tell me a specific angle. I can say, for example, I can actually control this if you want to get involved with us more. You sell, let's say it's us, we build first 3 clients free. Left, on the left, have agency owner selling cash in hand. On the right, person building tech on laptop. Now, by the way, the copy is like its own direction, so I won't change the copy for now, but I'm just kind of showing you that this isn't some static bullshit. And again, this is kind of similar to how we build our VSL structures. We will do limited revisions if you need, just until you're happy, but it will be, you know, when you sign up with Echo Setter, you'll get your ad scripts, your VSL, and everything like this within the first 7 days of signing up. So yeah, I mean, but I can also change the, sign 5 clients, lost 3, the acquisition versus fulfillment is killing your growth, right, and it goes through. And it says it says why this works. The seesaw operator has the highest pain point severity and can quantify their lost revenue. Like, again, this is just for static. We do the same for video. But if I go in here, I can select cartoon. I'm going to generate that again, just to show you again, not bullshit. It's not some static stuff I made for the video. And we do this with our clients, by the way, and we generate pretty crazy results. So when we help clients, when we help the agency's clients run ads, we tend to do this for them. So if they've got an HVAC business and try and get clients in their local, in their local area, it works really well. You see? Strong. Anyway, that's that. Now, if I go into a client right now, right, in terms of what they get, you'll see already. You see, so that's this is the ICP. So they weren't sure whether to, they weren't really sure whether to go into like what part of home services, right? So what we did is we actually built a documentation. Again, this was within the first week he was in. So we built it for everything: HVAC, roofing, plumbing, electrical, landscaping, and pest control. We got their pain, desired outcome, ad angles, and rejection handling. And again, we built the entire thing. So their current state before the business, the core pain points, what keeps them awake at 3 a.m, desired outcome, what drives their purchasing decision, common objections, the angles that we can use. Again, all different industries, right? Loads. Absolutely loads. You'll see, it's like 22 pages. Now, I won't show their offer because it's kind of private, but you'll see that we created their ad angles. So this is them in their video. So you see like the script title and the different hook frameworks we use. So these hooks are being pulled from the hook documentations that I build and that I have in like the frameworks how we use AI. So you'll see here script title, the missed call calculator, problem agitate solve, the revenue leak angle, so on and so forth, and then you can go into them, right? So this is the actual system. I will kind of skip over that, but you'll see the full script. So they can film this, they can film it if they want, film it and then we edit it, film and then edit out, film, 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 and we can generate loads of these, film. Super strong. Let me paint a picture you probably lived. It's 2 a.m. Tuesday night, your phone rings, it's a homeowner, their furnace just died, it's 19 degrees outside, they've got a newborn in the house, they're panicking, but you're asleep, or you're exhausted from a 14-hour day and you can't bring yourself to answer, so it goes to voicemail. Cool, yeah, so good. So the whole point is like, it's the 2 a.m. problem, it's kind of targeting different points to be Andromeda friendly, so when, when this client of mine is running ads, instead of someone who's just selling AI, they're selling a much deeper problem, which is going to appeal to users that are going to click on ads that go to their VSL and their opt-in, which is why they'll kill any agency owner because they're using this framework. And then we have their VSL. So it's got like everything in the, all the different sections. I'm going to try and load that again. So we built this whole thing, by the way, that the grazing ground system was all us. So it's like the sections, and then it's the whole VSL. And like, different parts, the gap. You'll see there's like psychology behind it, like what to do, different, why we do certain things, why now. Like we break the whole thing down. The mechanism, the future pacing, so on and so forth. Like we give this all right, and this is kind of what goes behind the acquisition system. So this is the front end of the acquisition system. So that, there's a lot that goes into that. So we build that front end, so that then obviously the back end can go into all your automations in here, right? So that's how we the front end acquisition system is obviously creating like killer ads, killer VSL, killer funnel, killer objection videos, killer retargeting to drive as much eyes and as much qualified eyes to the prospects. And then the back end acquisition system is to make sure that those people looking at the offer convert to a highest amount to ensure that your ad spend is minimized as much as possible. So that's how the front system works. So for your question, yes, we do build all your marketing material for you. And as I said, it'll probably take, we usually do the front end in about 7 days. Like you can view it within the first week of joining EchoSetter. But you'll be alive and kicking within the first month. Absolutely crushing it.